Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have my penguin plushie here with me tonight. So tonight's video is going to be a very chill and relaxed and laid back video, as I'm going to discuss some of the questions I got over time on my YouTube and also on my IG about the DMD Glow program that I was enrolled in last 2021 under Dr. Mike Delariarte with DMD Skin Sciences. So I have at least like 10 questions I've written in my notebook, and let's go over each one of them in detail. And yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so as you may know, I've already posted about 3 videos discussing the DMD Glow program by DMD Skin Sciences. So just a quick recap and a little backstory. I had my acne breakouts in the early months of 2021, and I think it was due to the stress that I experienced, what with the death of my dad during the height of the pandemic. So yeah, it got worse and worse, and I followed Korean skin regimens, and I also tried a lot of topical products, but to no avail. So that's when a friend of mine suggested that I try DMD Skin Sciences, because it was what helped her also to overcome her acne and make them go away. So I tried and I booked a consultation with them, and true enough, they were very accommodating and they were very helpful when it came to my questions, and they helped me all the way through the enrollment into the DMD Glow program until such time that I graduated last July 2022. So yeah, I have here a set of questions that I compiled from the questions that I got from my YouTube account and also from my IG account. So let's discuss them one by one. Before we dive into the questions, I just want to let you guys see a close-up of how my skin looks like after 10 months of DMD Glow program. So this is it. This is my bare face. I've already washed it using the DMD topicals. So as you can see, there are no signs of acne whatsoever. My skin feels tighter and plumper, and I have no forehead bumps. This area was a problem area for me during the height of my acne, because the forehead bumps were very they were clumping in and spreading in all areas of my forehead, and at the same time they were very itchy. So yeah, I'm just glad I'm over with them. And let's start. The first question I have here is, did you consult your OB/GYN before doing the DMD Glow program? Honestly, no, I didn't go to an OB/GYN because during that time and even until now, I'm still single. I don't have a partner. I'm not sexually active, nor am I pregnant. And also, DMD Skin Sciences monitors through regular pregnancy tests, so you don't have to worry about that. Second question I was asked is, do you ask medical certificate and lab requests for reimbursement with your HMO? So if you're an employed individual, for me, with my HMO in Telecare, I didn't ask for a medical certificate nor a lab request for reimbursement, because with Telecare, I only submitted the doctor's prescription and diagnosis of my condition, and I submitted it to the diagnostic clinic, and they were the ones who sought approval from my HMO, and I didn't have to pay a single dime. So that's one of the best things when you are employed. Always check if your company has an HMO and what are the coverage of your HMO, so that you can, avail or maximize the benefits that they have. And I am so glad that acne in general was part of it, and I didn't have to spend that much for the DMD Glow program, especially with the lab tests. So, yeah. Okay, third question. Did you experience purging while on the DMD Glow program? I get this question a lot, even until now, especially in my Instagram profile. So the answer is yes, I did experience purging. It became worse before it became better. So that's, as cliche as it may sound, it is really true. I experienced purging for around 3 to 4 months before my acne breakout subsided. My skin started to clear up on the 4th month, and that's when your month 1 begins in the DMD Glow program. So as you take the oral medication, which is isotretinoin, once your skin clears up and there are no visible acne or there are no active acne on your face anymore, that's when your month 1 begins, and that's the start of the count of the number of months prescribed to you. So yeah, that's my experience with purging. Next question, number 4. Are you asked to see a dietitian while on the program? Yes, they have a partner online weight and lifestyle clinic headed by Dr. Jan Dipasupil and assisted also by Ms. Krisha Kawik. So they are registered nutrition dietitians. So DMD Skin Sciences refer you to their partner online weight and lifestyle clinic during the whole course of the DMD Glow program. So every time you submit your lab tests, the result of your lab tests, you have to submit it also to Dr. Janti Pasupil or Ms. Krisha Kawi so that they can evaluate and assess the results and then give you corresponding advices and prescriptions on how to regulate your blood chem levels. So yeah, that's it. Okay, number 5. Are there any prohibited foods or beverages during the program? Yes, unfortunately, there are a lot of prohibited foods and drinks. So number 1 you should avoid is sweets. So anything sweet, chocolates, any food with lots of sugar, you have to avoid that because they are a trigger for acne. Next is dairy, anything with dairy, so milk, coffee, ice cream, cakes, yogurts, all your favorite foods, they are bawal during the DMD Glow program. So you have to stick it out, you have to discipline yourself to really avoid them. Next is soda. So any kind of soda, Coke, Pepsi, Royal, whatever you can think of. Yeah, avoid those drinks because they help your acne become more resistant to the medication if you keep on drinking them during the program. Next is nuts, although there are some nuts that Dr. Mike allows, but for me, in my case, I decided to avoid them altogether just to make sure that I won't trigger my acne again. Next is oily foods or deep fried foods. As much as possible, I tried to eat lots of greens and leafy vegetables just so I can, keep my acne at bay and help regulate my blood chem levels, so that whenever Dr. Jan or Miss Krisha evaluates the results of my lab tests, they're all just normal, or they're on the normal level. So yeah. And lastly, alcohol. Avoid alcohol because it's one of the biggest triggers of acne, and it's also prohibited when you are taking isotretinoin, because again, it helps your acne become more resistant to the medication. So yeah, that's it. Number 6, how many lab tests are needed before undergoing the program? I only actually submitted 1 lab test before undergoing the program, and then every 2 months after that, you have to submit regular lab test results to DMD Skin Sciences, because again, as I've explained before, they are constantly monitoring your progress. So yeah, submitting your results to them will help them be able to assess the progress of your acne, the progress of your skin condition, and how your body is responding to the medication. Okay, next question. This is the 7th question. Do you need to fast before lab tests? Yes, you have to fast before lab tests. It's usually a 9-hour fasting at most. So I do not eat starting 9 p.m. I do not eat nor drink anything starting 9 p.m. until 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning, because I usually go to the diagnostic clinic early in the morning to avoid long queues. So yeah, that's it. You have to fast before every lab test. Next, number 8. Any side effects you experience with any of the topicals or the isotretinoin medication? With the isotret, I experienced dry skin and lips. I also experienced joint pains. However, I think this is subjective for most people, so I don't know if other people who took the isotretinoin also experienced joint pains, but yeah. Next is again purging. So there are some who do not experience purging at all, but for me, I did experience purging with isotretinoin. So you just have to let it all out, before it clears up. And with the topicals naman, so far, I think the only side effect I experienced was from the acnoregulin spray, because when my skin came into contact with it, it was very stingy, and it was parang medyo maanghang siya sa balat. So yeah, that's it, I guess. That's it for the side effects. Other than that, I think it was as good as it can get. Yeah. And second to the last question, are there any reoccurrence of acne? So far, it's been almost 6 months. Actually, it's already 6 months since I graduated from the DMD Glow program, and I haven't experienced any reoccurrence or any resurgence of my acne, which I'm so thankful for, because lately I've been so stressed at work because there is a lot of transition going on. So yeah, stress is also one of the triggers of acne, so you have to be careful, with your stress levels. So as much as possible, leave some time to rest and recuperate and sleep early. Sleep is one of the best defenses for acne breakouts. Yeah. And last but not least, Is the program really effective? 100% yes, if you're going to follow Dr. Mike's prescription and advices. If not, then what's the use of enrolling in the program, diba? So, the program can only work if you're determined to let it work and if you're going to help yourself. So, as much as possible, try to discipline yourself into avoiding the foods that are prohibited, and as much as possible, also try to follow the prescription of DMD Skin Sciences, because they know what they're doing. They know how best to treat your acne, and yeah, I can say that they're one of the best derma clinics here in the country, and I'm so happy for them that they're gaining the recognition that they have right now, especially in the online community. So yeah, I guess that's just about it. This is just a really short video, and I hope you guys found this helpful. And for those of you who are planning to enroll in the DMD Glow program, I highly recommend it, and I am a living proof that it was really effective. If it can happen to me, it can also happen to you. You can also reclaim your self-confidence, and you can also boost your self-esteem once again. So I hope that DMD Skin Sciences can really help you with your acne problems, and I hope that your journey, with your acne is going to be for the better. And again, thank you so much for taking time and watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help more people. And again, thank you so much, and have a good night.
It's 5:50 something, and I feel so empty inside. The sun is going down, the sky